Good evening and welcome to Pink Out 2012 and the Merino Ram Pink Out here on ColoradoPreps.tv. I'm Ben Bleck on this Tuesday afternoon. It's Parents' Night, the final home game for the Merino Lady Rams at 9 and 7. And the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, their final game of the regular season. We come in here tonight as the Merino Rams and Peetz Bulldogs square off for the first time and only time this year. In years past, you see this matchup last week of the season as a possibility of a district pool play matchup. Not the case this year with Merino going up to Class 2A volleyball. As it stands right now, barring any upsets down the stretch, Merino will go into the 2A District 2 volleyball tournament as the 4 seed and play their opening round pool in Holyoke next Tuesday. We'll have coverage of that on ColoradoPreps.tv. And the Peetz Lady Bulldogs are guaranteed, there's no ifs, ands, or buts, they will be going in to the district volleyball tournament for 1A District 4 at Northeastern Junior College as the 5 seed next week, and as it stands right now, in the same pool as Fleming, the defending state runners-up, and Caliche, the number 2 ranked team in the state. So tall task ahead for both of these teams, which is why tonight is so important for them to get some consistency. Neither team has displayed a ton of consistency this year. We had Merino last Friday on the radio here in Northeast Colorado. They got up 10-3 on the Caliche Buffs, could not find a way to win that opening set, ended up losing in 3. Peetz has done that several times as well. I think this matches up very well between a young Peetz Lady Bulldog team and a somewhat veteran Merino Ram team. They do have a lot of youth in key positions as well. We'll have the matchup and more info on our Pink Out campaign coming up next here on ColoradoPreps.tv.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free. Because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Bleck, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Many lessons can be learned when playing high school sports. Teamwork, discipline, and trust in those around you, just to name a few. But maybe the most valuable lesson learned from high school sports is good sportsmanship. Faith Tabernacle Church in Merino wants to remind you, as a player or a fan, to display good sportsmanship at any event you attend this school year. If you're looking for something new, Faith Tabernacle has services Sundays at 10 and Wednesdays at 7. Faith Tabernacle, a proud supporter of the Merino Rams. And welcome back into Merino. It's time for the start of Pink Out Volleyball, a campaign that is statewide through the Colorado High School Activities Association to help raise money for breast cancer, a campaign that we are in our 6th year of running here in Northeast Colorado. The campaign through the first 5 years raised 5 years raised $36,000. I have to get my numbers right, and we're hoping to reach $45,000 this year. I would like to be able to tell you what the total is, but do not have a clue. I will take a look at our receipts when the campaign is done, and this has been a fun time to sell the pink shirts. All these teams get out there and help raise money. I do none of the sales myself, except for the night of. We have a table set up here. All of the teams, the players, raise all of this money for the Northeast Colorado Cancer Resource. Let's meet our starting lineups here tonight as the starters for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. They'll be in their road greens here tonight. They will start a 5'9" junior Morgan Burns, a 5'9" freshman McKenna Curley, a 5'7" sophomore Melissa Shoemaker, a 5'5" sophomore Jenna Pop, a 5'7" senior Mackenzie Meyer, and a 5'8" freshman Jody Shoemaker, their libero, a 5'2" junior Caitlin Peetz. For the Merino Lady Rams, they'll be in their home whites here this evening. They'll start a 5'8" senior Allie Owens, a 5'8" junior Josie Dreher, a 5'9" junior Kylie Mertens, a 5'5" senior Liz Thomas, a 5'6" senior Shay Jackson, and a 5'6" senior Micaiah Leachman. Their libero is 5'6" senior Carly Casper. As the teams meet at the net here tonight, Aaron Schmitz, the head coach for the Merino Lady Rams, Shayna Gentry and Joe Schmidt, the assistant coaches. For the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, their head coach is Lori Heller, and I would like to tell you her assistant's name. They don't have it on the program here, and for the life of me, I can't remember what her last name is now. But she has just joined the staff this year for Lori Heller, who's in her 2nd year at the helm of this Peetz Bulldog team. Merino coming in at 9-7 plays out of the 2A Lower Platte League. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs coming in at 7-11 play out of the 1A North Central League, but just a mere really 40 miles apart between these two out here in Northeast Colorado, and they will set for the battle here this evening. The Merino Lady Rams consistency has been their problem. We've seen them quite a few times actually on ColoradoPreps.tv this year and on the radio coverage that we have, and it is that consistency that has been their problem. An opening match of the season, case in point for them. They lost the opening set to the Pawnee Lady Coyotes and then found their consistency, won the next 3. And as I mentioned this past Friday against Caliche, they got themselves up 10-3 in set 1 against the number 2 ranked team in Class 1A, and then could not find their consistency after that and ended up losing that one in straight sets. So we're set to get underway as the officials get the lineup squared away. They're sporting pink whistles for the cause here tonight, and Morgan Burns will have the serve for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Her line serve deep is fielded by Casper. High bump down the middle on a flat free will be played deep from the Merino Lady Rams and from Josie Dreher. Near side swing for Melissa Shoemaker, off the block, tooled and out. You bang it off the hands. Everything the block could do, it was right there. It was just used by the offense to get the opening point of the match for the visiting Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Burns will have the serve once again. She lines it down the middle, fielded by Casper. Back row, set onto the far side. Allie Owens, nice cross shot, dug out back row by Pop. Shoot set down the middle, the attack from Curley, dug out back row by Carly Casper, set it up far side. Allie Owens, her attack deep, dug up, tip set into the net by by Mackenzie Meyer. Morgan was her older sister, and we're tied at 1. Shay Jackson will go back to serve for the Merino Lady Rams. She's taken over the role as setter. They started the season in a 6-2. Now it's a 5-1. 3 free back over Curley. Last to touch it for Peetz. Set on to the near side. Leachman with the swing deep. Ball dug up back by Jody Shoemaker. Bumps that high and a free ball. Will be played over by the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Set on to the far side. Allie Owens with the swing. Deep. 2 deep and out. So 2-1 Peetz Lady Bulldog lead. They'll take the serve, and Meyer with it. She'll line it down the middle, fielded by Owens. Set onto the far side. Leachman, one of 3 seniors on this team, will line it far side, and it'll drop for a kill. Leachman typically doesn't start. This being senior night, got the opportunity. She plays, don't get me wrong. She's part of that regular rotation, but typically is not part of that starting rotation as Elsa Shino typically starts. Rotation violation on the Peetz Lady Bulldogs makes it 3-2 in favor of Merino. Game 1 here on this Tuesday afternoon. We'll be live with you with the Merino Lady Rams on Thursday. Should be 6-ish or so out in Fleming. That's Fleming's pink out. And another 1A versus 2A matchup. Line serve down the middle, set near side, and Jody Shoemaker will flat it over. Popped up by Allie Owens, set near side, and Leachman's attack. Dugout pancake back row. A free ball will come over from Caitlin Peetz. Set onto the far side. Allie Owens with an approach shot, too big and out. She tried to run that toward the shot and catch the block off guard. Could not. Mallory Berkey well, now they called somebody in the net. So instead of 3-all, it's 4-2 Merino. I did not see the signal. A lift ball ace by Caitlin Peetz will make it 5-2 in favor of the Merino Lady Rams. It's just one of those small mental errors that will end up costing you big time if you don't quell those. Dreyer with the serve for the Lady Rams. Fielded back by Jody Shoemaker. Set down the middle. McKenna Curley. Nice attack. Far side. Dug up by Liz Thomas and a flat off the block at the net by Allie Owens. Dug up back row and a free ball be played over by Pop, then popped quickly back over by Shea Jackson onto the Peetz side. Trying to set it over the net was Jody Shoemaker. She ended up in the net. And another violation makes it 6-2. So the Rams on a 4-0 run here in set 1. The line serve down the near side will be popped up high by Jody Shoemaker. Set it up for Curley to the back corner and dropped it in for a kill, ending the run. Onto the floor now will come Mallory Berkey for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. It's Melissa Shoemaker will take the serve. Where is she? There she is. He'll line it down the near side, fielded up high by Allie Owens. Set for a swing on the near post by Allie Owens toward the back corner. Chicken winged out by Caitlin Peetz, but the second hit not clean from the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. And 7-3 go the Rams. Allie Owens steps back to serve. She'll line it short. Popped up back row by Melissa Shoemaker. Set down the middle. McKenna Curley. A nice cross shot. Dug up by Carly Casper. Bump up high and a flat free into the net by Allie Owens. The most impressive player on this Peetz team this year has been McKenna Curley. She has, she's blocked well. She's hit well, and she's definitely improved. This Peetz team has quite a bit of potential with a lot of youth on it heading into next season. They could spring an upset if they find a consistent match this season. Berkey with a swing off the near side, checked up high by Shea Jackson. Casper sets it up and a free ball over by Liz Thomas. Short set down the middle, big swing by Burns into the back corner. You're seeing that display of power right there from the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. You get that good set, you get that good dig. Most importantly, then the set, those hitters have some power. Lead cut down to 2. Libero Caitlin Peetz continues with the serve. She'll float it down the near side, popped up by Dreyer, set onto the near post, and Leachman down the line. Dug up back row by Melissa Shoemaker. Berkey will free it over the top of the block. Checked up by Shea Jackson, set it up for Liz Thomas. Her shot deep, too deep and out. Lead's cut down to 1. Caitlin Peetz to serve once again. She'll step back. She'll line it deep. Popped up high. Back row by Allie Owens. Tips that over the net and down by Shea Jackson. She was playing the only thing she could play off that misplayed dig. And got a good place for it. Elsa Shino will come on for the Merino Lady Rams. She'll serve. Shino lines it deep, popped up high back row by Meyer, set by Jody Shoemaker to Mallory Berkey. Diving dig by Shino off the net, kept in play, but right into the radar zone of Morgan Burns, and she knocks it down. Another chance for a tie for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs as Jody Shoemaker steps back to serve. Jody will line it down the near side, popped up high by Allie Owens, setting it up for Liz Thomas, and Thomas drew the block into the net. One of 3 seniors on this Merino team, Allie Owens, Liz Thomas, and 4 or 5 seniors, sorry. Carly Jackson, Carly Casper, Shay Jackson. There we go. I can really talk for a living. And Micaiah Leachman. Line serve far side, down and in for an ace from one of those seniors, libero Carly Casper. It's 3 seniors on the Peetz side. I have to get to the right roster. 10-7. Casper, line serve deep. That was going out. Melissa Shoemaker played it back onto the Peetz side. Tip over by Jackson. Popped up high in a turn. Hit on number 2 by Burns. I've talked about it several times and a variety of broadcasts this season about getting that hit on the second swing. If you can get a good hit on a second swing, you can catch defense off guard. Taylor Engelker will come on and serve for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. She'll line it down the middle, fielded by Shino back row. Thomas on the near wing, and she hammers her attack into the net. Engelker, a 5'4" junior, part of that relatively massive, in 1A volleyball terms, junior class. Looking for the tie. Engelker lines it down the middle. Ball misplayed. That's going to be an ace. We get it at 10. 8 players in this junior class for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. For a school that has like 65 kids, that's a nice little size to have on your roster. 3 free for the Rams. The Bulldogs look for the lead, but too big and out on the swing goes Morgan Burns. Well, no, they say it went off the block. Delayed tip call, so Peetz takes the lead at 11-10, not Merino at 11-10. Engelker lines the serve far side, popped up high by Allie Owens, kept him playing a free ball over by Jackson. Checked up by Engelker. Jody Shoemaker will set near side for Melissa Shoemaker. She's rejected back. No, 4 hit. It never caught the block. Either way, it results in a tie at 11. Jenna Pop will check on for Engelker. So Engelker, the service specialist. Pop, the defensive specialist. Berkey hits right side on the front row. Serve clips the net and drops down on the Peetz Lady Bulldog side for an ace. And Merino takes the lead at 12-11 on the ace from senior Liz Thomas. She's one heck of a trackster. Part of the, I believe it's now 2-time defending state champion Merino Rams. They've won Class 1A girls track the last 2 years. Free ball over from the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, dropped down, and we're back up tied at 12 once again. Back to serve goes Morgan Burns, 1 full rotation through in this pink out volleyball matchup. Bailey Walzer will come onto the floor, defensive specialist for Liz Thomas on the back row. Serve popped up by Shino and freed over. Checked up high by Pop. Jody Shoemaker sets down the middle. Curley to the back corner in for a kill. And Peetz takes a 13-12 lead here in set 1. Burns will fly the ball deep. Popped up high by Shino. Far post, swing for Owens. Cross shot, caught the line on the near side. Down and in for a kill. Nice back and forth volleyball action here on this Tuesday night. Shay Jackson will go back to serve. Shay lines it just over the net court. Popped up by Caitlin Peetz. Near side swing for Curley. Dugout back row by Walzer. Set far side. Owens big swing. Too big and out. If either of these teams can sustain a run, you just kind of get the feeling that both teams right now not comfortable with their offense. Feeling like they're just hanging on right now on the back of good service game. Meyer puts the ball short. Popped up by Owens. Far side swing for Leachman. And she puts it over the block, and it can't be dug cleanly. Is the scoreboard here right? Should be 14 all. There we go. They got it fixed. Dreher back to serve for the Merino Lady Rams. She'll put it short, fielded by Pop on the Bulldog side. Jody Shoemaker near side swing, hop in the net court, diving dig out back row by Dreher. High bump and an attack by Mertens over the top of the block. Dug out by Pop. Set down the middle, and Curley off the block will be dug out by Bailey Walzer. Far side set for Owen. She'll punch it down the line. Mischecked. Back row by Meyer and a free ball over by Jody Shoemaker. Quick check up at the 10-foot line by Allie Owens. Back to the near post for Leachman, and Leachman caught the line on the far side, arcing it over the top of the block, and it found the line to give Merino the lead at 15-14. Serve down the middle, popped up back row for the Peetz Bulldogs. Nice swing by Curley. The free ball back over. Curley will return it, and ball can't be dug cleanly. Curley took a swing, got dug right back to her, and she tried to put it back down again, and we're tied at 15. Melissa Shoemaker with the serve for Peetz. Misplayed by Walzer, and that's going to be a Lady Bulldog ace. (16-15) Peetz here in the first. Shoemaker flies the ball down the middle, fielded by Casper. Set it up on the near post for Allie Owen. She goes off the block, nicely chased down near side. And then near side swing from Berkey, too big and out. So we're back up tied at 16 as Liz Thomas comes in on the front row for Merino. One of the more evenly matched matchups we've had in a while. Ball put down the middle, fielded back row by Caitlin Peetz, freed over on the second hit by Meyer. Bumps that up by Mertens, and then a free ball will come over from Owens. Quick popped up off the back row by Meyer. Jody Shoemaker setting it up for Curley. The ball dug back into the net and down. Peetz takes the lead as Morgan Burns comes back in, and Caitlin Peetz will step back to serve. She'll put it down the middle. Ball misplayed back row. That's a libero ace. She had one of those her last rotation and puts her team up by 2 in a quick timeout. Going to be taken for the Merino Lady Rams. Will take 30 with them at this Pink Out volleyball match in Merino.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
18-16, the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, the visiting squad on top of the Merino Lady Rams here in Game 1. I'm Ben Blecka, Shelby Canode on the computer here this evening. Glad you've joined us on ColoradoPreps.tv. It was Caitlin Peetz that got a run for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs last time out on this rotation. That helped them create some distance, but then immediately gave up that run to Liz Thomas not 2 rotations later. Try and keep that run going out of the Merino timeout. Line serve near side, fielded by Leachman. Set up down the middle for Kylie Mertens over the top of the block. Diving dig out by Meyer. Jody Shoemaker sets it accidentally onto the Merino side. They'll result in a free ball. Last touch by Jackson. Near side swing from Berkey hops the net cord. Popped up high. Set Leachman far side for Thomas. Punched inside the block. Dug out by Berkey. Chased down by Jody Shoemaker, and a free ball over by Morgan Burns. Back down the middle comes Mertens. She'll line it far side, fielded by Meyer. Set up for Berkey. Berkey down the line. Popped up high, back row. Missed set by Leachman. It was going out of bounds. Played by Melissa Shoemaker. Set down the middle, joust, and in the net went the Merino Lady Rams on the joust. So the run continues for Peetz, now up 19-16 here in Game 1. Caitlin Peetz. Nice hammer down the middle. Popped up by Allie Owens' back row, and Mertens hammers it into the net. A junior libero. I remember watching her last year, as you're going to see freshman Veronica Card come on here from Merino, thinking she has the chance to be something special as a 1A libero. And you're starting to see flashes of that this year. 2016. One of those right here with this great service rotation. Float serve short, popped up by Owens, set up on the near side, and the attack hopping the net cord from Leachman. Dug up by Jody Shoemaker, set down the middle, and the ball tipped down the line by Morgan Burns. Back far side, senior Liz Thomas, nice swing off the block, popped up by Melissa Shoemaker. Near post, they will come for Mallory Berkey. Popped up by Casper, tip free over by Shea Jackson, chased down by Caitlin Peetz, and a free ball back over by Jody Shoemaker. Miss dug by Allie Owens, back onto the Bulldog side. They can't play it cleanly, and that miss dig will result in a misplay and in the run. But Peetz has been able to create a advantage of 3. Why I pay you the big bucks. You keep the scoreboard on top of things. 2017, El Sashino on to serve. Lines it down the middle, fielded by Berkey, back row, near side, Burns with a swing toward the back corner. That may have been going out. Owens a reactionary swing at it. And it will result in a kill. Mallory Berkey, a couple nice swings here late in set 1. Jody Shoemaker goes back to serve. Jody puts it down the middle, fielded back row by El Sashino. Liz Thomas on the far post. She'll just arc it down the line. Ball missed dug. Chased down by Caitlin Peetz and a free ball over by Jody Shoemaker. Popped up high by Owens, back row. They'll go for a back set to the middle. Veronica Karg, and she mishit it. Coming in cold off the bench. She'll get another timeout for the Merino Lady Rams, so we'll take 30 with them. 21-18. Peetz Lady Bulldogs on top of Merino here in game 1.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Now the scoreboard says 22-17. They got it right here in the gym. That's what we had. I should not trust the scoreboard in the gym. Again, that's why I bring Shelby with me. 22-17. Peetz on top of Merino here in game 1. It's Merino's pink out night, their parents' night, the final home match for the seniors. Final match of the regular season for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. They'll have the serve out of the timeout, just 3 points away from taking the opening one. Ball lined down the middle, fielded by Allie Owens. A free ball be played over by Shea Jackson. Checked up high, set down the middle. Morgan Burns to the back corner, down and in for a kill. Nice swing by Morgan Burns there. Back onto the floor will come Kylie Mertens for the Merino Lady Rams. Jody Shoemaker, 23-17. She'll line it. Popped up by Shino back row, chased down by Mertens, and a free ball over by Shea Jackson. Chased down by Melissa Shoemaker, set up down the middle. Morgan Burns hops the block, drops in for a kill. Game points at 24-17. It was 16-16. It's been an 8-1 run for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Jody Shoemaker lines it near side, dug up by Shino back row, set by Shea Jackson onto the Peetz side. Quick set down the middle. Morgan Burns off the block. Kept in play. Kept up high. Mertens will free it back deep. Dug up by Caitlin Peetz. Set near side. Berkey over the top of the block. Dug up by Shino. Tipped over by Shea Jackson. Drew the block of Peetz into the net, so one staved off. Both points since 16-16 have come on Peetz errors. A hitting error and then a blocking error at the net. Back to serve will go Carly Casper. Casper lines up far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Set down the middle, Morgan Burns, down and in for a kill. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs take the opening game 25-18 off the Merino Lady Rams, looking for their 8th win of the season. We'll come back with game 2 next here on this Colorado Preps TV Big Time Small Town Media production.
Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino schools. The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget, you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community. It was 16-all at one point in set one before the Peetz Lady Bulldogs ran off a 9-2 run to end the first game. I'm Ben Bleck as we come back to Merino, 25-18 in favor of the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, and they'll head to the second now, going left to right on your video screen here on this Pink Out night. I talked about inconsistency, and you saw it right there. The Merino Ram team playing pretty even volleyball. Peetz was able to find another level thanks to junior Caitlin Peetz's great service rotation. We have no idea how difficult it is to have a player with the same last name as the school she plays for. It's a little difficult. But she was not difficult in that first set. She did everything she needed to. Served the ball well, got the Peetz Lady Bulldogs on a nice run, and now Merino will try and bounce back and even us at one apiece as Liz Thomas will start with the serve. Her serve via the back row by Caitlin Peetz, set onto the near side. The attack off the block at the net by Melissa Shoemaker, and the free ball rolling the net cord and getting over. Shoemaker will then free it back and deep, chased down by Casper. Set onto the near side for Allie Owens, her attack deep. Nicely dug up back row by Caitlin Peetz, set far side, and the free ball into the net by Melissa Shoemaker, and Merino will take the opening one. Merino's got a challenging week. Fleming on Thursday, Akron on Friday as Liz Thomas lines it into the net. Fleming on the ColoradoPreps.com polls, I believe, ranked 5th in the state, if I'm remembering correctly, and Akron ranking 3rd in Class 2A. Don't want to say they maybe overlooked Peetz, but that could have been a little bit of a cause of maybe trying to take it a little easy in the beginning of this week. Ball back on the Merino Lady Rams side as Allie Owens takes a swing off the block. Can't be dug out by Jenna Pop. And the Merino Lady Rams will take a 2-1 advantage. Shea Jackson back to serve. She'll line it near side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz back row, and then she'll get the free ball, but it won't get over the net. Got to be playing the ball toward the net. That's why you see defensive players stepping into digs, trying to push that ball toward the net. 3-1 Rams. Jackson lines it far side, popped up by Pop back row. And then Jody Shoemaker barely clearing the net on the free ball. Merino misread it, and it ended up dropping on their side. So Melissa Shoemaker, who got the free kill, will now get the serve, and she'll line it near side. Fielded high, back row by Carly Casper. Set it up for Leachman. Down the line she'll go and could not be dug out. That's in for a kill. Dreyer back to serve at 4-2. Drops it in for an ace, 5-2. Much similar to the way the opening game started. Merino got a lead. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs got a run. Merino kept playing even, then Peetz got another run. McKenna Curley down the middle, auspiciously silent as game one came to a close. Gets a kill here in the second as it can't be dug out on the Merino Lady Rams side. Auspiciously silent because she's served for in the back row by Caitlin Peetz, who steps up to serve here once again. Nice fly short, dug up by Carly Casper, bumped up in a flat free over by Kylie Mertens. Diving dig out back row, and then a free ball back over by Melissa Shoemaker. High pop up by Shea Jackson. Leachman sets it near side off the block. Goes Owens. Dug out nicely by Melissa Shoemaker, but could not be kept in play. So 6-3, the Rams go on top. Mallie Owens, Thompson near side. Down the middle, Mallory Berkey crawling the net cord, and it could not be dug out of the net. It drops, and Berkey will make it 6-4 here in the second. Peetz up 1-0. Jody Shoemaker lines the serve, clips the net cord, dug out by Carly Casper, back row. Back set by Shea Jackson, far side, and then hammered deep by Leachman. Far side swing from Berkey toward the back line, but too big and out. Short serve by Leachman. Kept in the play by Meyer, and the nice attack near side by Burns. Dug out high, set near side. Thomas will put it down the line. Dug out by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Set it up, and Burns with a swing deep. Chased down by the Rams, and then a free ball over by Mertens. Popped up high by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Set down the middle for Burns. Cross to the near line, down and in for a kill. So 7-5 here in the second. On to serve will come Taylor Engelker for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Engelker gets a rotation violation on the Merino side to cut the lead down to 1. She'll serve it again, and just clearing the net. Diving dig out by Carly Casper and winged over by the Rams. Free back over by Meyer. Quick set near side for Thomas. Her attack pancaked out back row by Engelker. Set up for Burns. Her attack dug out back row by Allie Owens. Set up near side for Thomas. Her attack too big and out. Oh, wait, wrong team. There we go. Serving's over here, Ben. 7-all. Engelker will line it short. Popped up by Owens, back row, back set far side. Mertens, nice line shot. Taylor Engelker stepped in and did not read that ball. Rams take an 8-7 advantage. Jenna Pop came back onto the floor for the Bulldogs. Carly Casper will knock the ball short. Pop digs it out right back into the radar zone of Shea Jackson, and she puts it down. It's one of the advantages, even though Shea's your primary setter, she was a hitter in the 6-2 offense early in this season. Very versatile Ram team. Casper lines the serve near side, fielded by Jenna Pop. Can't be dug out of the net, and Merino's starting to get a run off their libero's service rotation. Wait. In the net. One of the Merino players was in the net, so just when it looked like there was a run, a mental error on Merino. Morgan Burns with the serve, fielded back row by Shino. Slide to the far side. Liz Thomas hopping the block. Diving dig out by Caitlin Peetz. Kept up high, back onto the Peetz side, and then returned. Dug out back row by Casper. Thomas near side over the top of the block. Diving dig out by Jody Shoemaker. Down the middle, Curley. Her nice attack is dug out by Casper back row. Set up for Thomas. Her attack dug out but not cleanly. And Liz Thomas will come up with a kill in her final match in this gym to grow that lead back out to 2, 10-8. Liz Thomas will line the serve far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz, tipped into the block at the net by Meyer, then quick free back over. Set near side, Allie Owens, big swing off the block, and down and in for a kill. Thomas back to serve. Short, dug out by Caitlin Peetz. Set up for Curley. Nice swing off the block of the net. Dug out by Casper, and a free ball will come over from Allie Owens, and it is misplayed on the front row. Libero Caitlin Peetz was close to the back line and had to run at a dead sprint just to try and get there. Got to read your defense. 12-8 Merino, timeout Peetz.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Erdl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Erdl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
(12-8) Rams, down 1-0 to the Peetz Lady Bulldogs here in the second. Quick timeout by the Peetz Lady Bulldogs as, well, they want to try and stem this time because one of the seniors for this Merino team is starting to get on a roll, and it's Liz Thomas on her serve. Allie Owens is the hitter on the front row, not looking too shabby herself. Serve fielded back row, set up for freshman Curley. Nice dig out back row by Thomas. Near side set for Owens. Big swing off the block, popped up by Curley, punch back down by Dreher, bumped up high in the far side swing for Melissa Shoemaker down the line. Chased down, back row by Casper. Owens near side swing, puts it down. Allie Owens starting to heat up offensively, and when you can have Allie Owens starting to heat up offensively, this team can start to get a little dangerous. Liz Thomas's serve, fielded back row by Jody Shoemaker, set up in Curley's attack, dug out by Thomas back row. Bumped up high, near side swing, Owens off the block of the net, free back over. Quick pop up high, right back into the radar zone of Curley. Again kept up by the Rams. Shino sets it up for Owens down the line. Dug out by Caitlin Peetz. Back row set down the middle for Curley over the top of the block. And that ball cannot be dug out cleanly off the arms and in the face of Elsa Shino. That'll end the Ram run, but they've been able to create a distance themselves, 13-9. The official had to speak to the Peetz side. Their assistant coach was apparently out of position. She was standing on the end of the bench. A receive error by the Rams cuts the lead down to 3. I do junior college volleyball, so players standing at the end of the bench don't bother me any. I don't notice that. She officiates junior college volleyball, and it's a little difficult to keep track of some of this stuff. Down the middle, Curley with the attack, rejected back by Josie Dreher for the Merino Lady Rams. Rams will hand the serve to Shea Jackson. And she'll fly it deep, too deep and out. It's the first service error we've had in a while. Get to this point in the season, you like to see teams be able to cleanly get the ball over the net. Short serve, not played cleanly by the Ram front row, and that'll go down as an ace for senior Melissa Shoemaker. No, she's just a sophomore. There was a Shoemaker that was a senior. Maybe that was last year. Set down the middle for Allie Owens. The attack hammered deep, dug up by Caitlin Peetz. Chased down, and the free ball hit the light structure as it went over the net and rocketed down on the Ram side. If it hits the ceiling and goes over, it's out. If it hits the ceiling and stays on the same side, it's in. Dreher will get the serve. 15-12, fielded by Melissa Shoemaker back onto the Ram side. Popped up back onto the Bulldog side. Misplayed. Chased down back row by Liz Thomas, and a free ball over by Allie Owens. Quick checked up by Meyer. Can't be dug out of the net, and a hustle gets the Rams a point and their 4-point lead once again. Dreher, line near side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, McKenna Curley. Swing far side, drew the block in the net. you see these blocking errors early in the season. You don't expect to see them as the season progresses. Caitlin Peetz with a serve for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Popped up by Carly Casper, stuffed back down by Morgan Burns. Nope, now the point will go Merino way as Morgan Burns played a ball over the net. You got to wait for the ball to come to your side. You can't pike over the net and reach on it. You've got to actually go straight up when you're stuffing it down. Line serve near side, popped up by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Can't be played cleanly on the second for the Lady Bulldogs, and it's now 18-13. It says 15-14 on the scoreboard, but they're a little confused right now. There we go. Line serve down the far side. Quick popped up high. Set it up for Burns. Burns over the top of the block and down. And that'll make it 18-14. Merino Rams, after losing the opening one, 25-18, trying to square us at one apiece. Jody Shoemaker, line far side, popped up high. And then the flat free play down the line and in for a kill by Micaiah Leachman. Would like to, while we have the opportunity, thanks rideparts.com, which is based out of Merino here, as they are sponsoring the Pink Out tonight and then Thursday when we're on the radio between Fleming and Merino out in Fleming, making sure that we raise money for the NCCRA. Line shot near side for Morgan Burns, dugout back row set for Mertens off the block, and then Casper trying to free it over. Instead of just bump freeing it and letting her defense reset, she tried to aggressively free it. Elsa Shino will check on here, replacing Micaiah Leachman on the back row. On to serve comes Taylor Engelker for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Engelker lines it down the middle, fielded by Allie Owens, back row, bumped up high, and a free ball down the line from Mertens. Engelker backed off, knowing that Caitlin Peetz was behind her. The problem was Caitlin Peetz was covering the other zone on the floor and couldn't break all the way across the court to get there. Got to take that peek earlier if you're going to let that ball go free. Casper will line the serve near side, fielded back row by Pop, bumped up high and an attack deep from Burns. Dug up by Casper, back row. Thomas angling it to the back corner, drew the block in the net. Liz Thomas has such an unorthodox approach at the net. A lot of players have a nice aggressive swing toward the net. She's off the back foot, but gets just as much power as anybody else on the team off the back foot. 21-15, serve too wide, make it 21-16 in favor of Merino. Line serve by Burns, deep, dug up, not cleanly, lift ball, ace. Burns lines it far side, popped up by Casper, back row, bumped up in the near side, swing by Dreher deep. Dug up high by Pop, set far side. Melissa Shoemaker hammers it into the net. Liz Thomas, who got the run to give Merino the lead with the serve. Curley with the attack, and she'll put it down and in for a kill and make this a one-and-done run. Mackenzie Meyer will take the serve for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. She puts it down the middle, short, popped up by Casper. Near side swing, Allie Owens with a nice line shot. And makes it 23-18. She'll hand the serve over to Jackson. Down the middle. The attack from Curley into the net. And 24-18 to even us at one apiece. Jackson with the serve. The senior puts it far side. Dug back over, and Jody Shoemaker will get a dig kill as it rockets over the net and drops. Still game point to even us at one apiece at 24-19. Melissa Shoemaker will take the serve for the Bulldogs. Shoemaker floats it short, popped up by Allie Owens. Jackson will set, near side Leachman. Down the line she'll go. Ball dug up back row, running bump set, and a free ball be played over by Curley. Kept up high by Jackson. Leachman will set it up for a flat swing to the far side by Dreher. Short set for Berkey, tipped down the line, diving dig out back row by Jackson, bumped up and a back row free from Liz Thomas will go down and in, and we're even at one apiece on this pink out night. 25-18, set one went to the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. 25-19, set two went to the Merino Rams. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the third next here on ColoradoPreps.tv.
Many lessons can be learned when playing high school sports. Teamwork, discipline, and trust in those around you, just to name a few. But maybe the most valuable lesson learned from high school sports is good sportsmanship. Faith Tabernacle Church in Merino wants to remind you, as a player or a fan, to display good sportsmanship at any event you attend this school year. If you're looking for something new, Faith Tabernacle has services Sundays at 10 and Wednesdays at 7. Faith Tabernacle, a proud supporter of the Merino Rams.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino schools. The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
And welcome back to Merino. We head to the third, one apiece between the Merino Rams and the Peetz Bulldogs here on the Ram Pink Out night, their final home match of the season, and a kickoff of maybe I guess you would say the best prep you can get for postseason volleyball. Fleming on Thursday, Akron on Friday, and Peetz is shown to be pretty game here tonight as well. To a one apiece, 25-18 Peetz in the first. 25-19 Merino in the second. Peetz back on the left side, right side, hitting to the left of your video screen here in the third. And Morgan Burns will start with the serve here in the third. Burns lines the serve into the net. So Merino gets the opening point for the first time in this match. And back to serve will go Shea Jackson. She'll line it far side, popped up high by Peetz, and a free ball deep by Melissa Shoemaker. Quick pop up high by Casper, set far side, Allie Owens swing off the block and down and in for a kill. Is that third set, or that second, what Merino needed to start gaining that consistency? Jackson lines the serve deep, popped up by Pop back row, set near side, Curley off the block, dug out backside by Carly Casper. Set up and a free ball down the line from Allie Owens, chased down in the back row for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, and a free ball will come over. Quick checked up high by Jackson. Leachman will set down the middle for Dreher. She'll go over the block. Kept up on the front row by Meyer. Jody Shoemaker shoots it off near side for Melissa Shoemaker. Attack off the block. Can't be dug cleanly. And that'll give Peetz their first point here in the third. Mackenzie Meyer takes the serve and promptly puts it in the net. Peetz had 2 service errors through the first 2. They've had 2 service errors through 2 serves here in the third. 3-1. Dreher with a serve, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, set down the middle. Big swing by Curley to the back line and in for a kill. Onto the floor for the first time tonight will come Beth Bernhardt, replacing Mallory Berkey as that right side. Melissa Shoemaker will go back to serve. Shoemaker line down the middle, misplayed, back row, Merino, ace, tied at 3. Actually, she's an outside, not a right side. Ball line far side, fielded by Liz Thomas. One hand keep up, but a third hit won't get over. Great little mini rotation here from Melissa Shoemaker as she tries to rip the momentum back to the green. Ball floated short, dug up high, back row, set onto the far side. Down the line goes Dreher. Dug out middle, back row by Caitlin Peetz. Bernhardt near side, the southpaw down the line. Dug out high, back row, and a back row swing for Liz Thomas, arc deep. Kept up for the Bulldogs, set down the middle. Curley hit the ball, near side, dug up by Leachman, bumped up high, and a flat free will be angled to the back corner. Dug up, tip set back over, kept up by Thomas. Far side set for Owen. She'll hammer it deep, 2 deep and out. Run continues for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Now 5-3. It's a 4-0 run. Melissa Shoemaker knocks it far side, popped up high, back row by Liz Thomas, set it up, and a free ball arced over by the Rams. Down the middle, the punch into the net by Curley. And that'll end the 4-0 run. Allie Owens will line the serve into the net. Morgan Burns in on the front rows. Caitlin Peetz will take the serve for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. She'll clip the net cord, dug back onto the Bulldog side, popped on the front row, and Jody Shoemaker will try and tip it down the line, but gets tagged with the lift ball. Peetz Lady Bulldogs have to be ready to field the ball even on a miscue. As Elsa Shino checks on to serve, and she'll step to the back line. Shino lines it down the middle, fielded by Meyer, back row, set it up, near side swing, Burns, hammered deep, dug up backside by Casper. Set onto the far side, Liz Thomas with the swing, 2 deep and out. And Jody Shoemaker will get the serve for the Bulldogs now, looking to grow on a 2-point lead. Knocked down the middle, fielded by Shino. Misplay by Jackson on the set. The dig drew her too close to the net. And the lead out to 3-8-5. Ball lined by Jody Shoemaker. Short fielded cleanly, but all the way onto the Peetz side. Blocked back down, then free back over by the Rams. Set Meyer down the middle. Burns with the attack, and it cannot be dug cleanly. And that'll make it 9-5. Jody Shoemaker back to serve once again. She'll knock it down the middle, popped up high, back row by Shino. Set on to the near side, and the attack down the line from Dreher, 2 wide and out. 10-5. Merino is up 3-1, 9-2 since. Jody Shoemaker knocks it down the middle, popped up by Owens, back row, set it up for a Thomas swing, far side, dug up back row by Caitlin Peetz. Running bump set up by Jody Shoemaker. Bernhardt will knock it down the line. Caught the near line but missed the back line. One official signaled down. The other signaled out. Both have to signal down, so that will end the run. And back to serve goes Carly Casper. Casper lines the serve into the net. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs were forced to take a timeout due to an unnecessary delay on a possible substitution. I'm not sure, so we'll take 30 seconds with them and come back. It's 11-6 Peetz here in Merino.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Taylor Engelker will have the serve out of the required timeout. It was an unnecessary delay, was the call by the down official in getting Taylor Engelker on. I don't exactly know. There's no protest from the Peetz bench, so obviously they know whatever happened was legitimate. I don't have a rule book in front of me, so I can't tell you what exactly that was. It'll result in an ace for Peetz, however, so even if the delay was unnecessary, it works in their favor now. 12-6 on the ace as Sheeno will exit and Leachman will come back on. Engelker's had a couple nice runs, but in large part, this 6-point lead Peetz has is because Merino has given away points in this set. Peetz only has 2 kills in this set. Bump up high, and a free ball be played over by Melissa Shoemaker. Popped up by Jackson, and a free ball over by Liz Thomas. Quick check up by Melissa Shoemaker. Down the middle for Burns. Too big and out. Jenna Pomp will come on, replacing Taylor Engelker as a back row DS. And Liz Thomas, who had a nice run last set on her serve, will take the serve now. Line down the middle, popped up high, and an attack from Burns angled to the far side. Dug up by Thomas. Jackson will set it onto the far side. Off the block at the net goes Allie Owens. Bumped up high and a free ball over by Burns. Quick check up, back row by Leachman, and a back row set for the libero, Carly Casper, who puts it down. Talk about the versatility of this team. Carly Casper played right side last year some for this Merino team. Asked to put the alternate colored uniform on this year. Full bore and still capable of making that swing. Cuts the lead down to 4, but then back to 5 as Liz Thomas hammers the serve into the net. That'll hand the serve to Morgan Burns for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Burns lines the ball deep. Dug up back row by Casper. Set it up on the far side. Owens, she's too big and out. Did not get a tip. And the lead back out to 6 for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, trying to go up 2-0. Burns, floater, short. Dug up back row by Casper. Set down the middle. Dreher over the top of the block. There to make the play was Jody Shoemaker, and Mackenzie Meyer reached back to try and touch it. The result in a kill for the Merino Rams, and they'll try and ask a nice service rotation out of Shea Jackson here. Jackson clips the net cord and gets it to drop, gets the home roll, does the senior. See if this can spark something on the Merino side. Jackson lines it deep, way too deep and out. Maybe got a little too much momentum from getting lucky. Meyer, short serve, will be popped up on the front row by Owens. Set onto the far side, Leachman off the net. And a lift ball. Got a little too antsy trying to play that ball off the net. And the lead cut back down to 4. See if Josie Dreher, one of the juniors on this Ram team, can do some work. As she'll put it short, popped up by Caitlin Peetz. Free ball be played back over by Melissa Shoemaker. Chased down by Dreher. Jackson will set from the 10-foot line to the far side for Allie Owens, but she puts it in the net. Melissa Shoemaker will go back to serve. Shoemaker puts the serve near side short, popped up back row, set up for Bailey Walzer, who mishits the ball and gets it to go down. Bailey Walzer subbed in on that play, replacing Allie Owens. Out on the front row, showing you the versatility of the sophomore Bailey, who will now serve. Directly into the net. Her sister's playing basketball at Northeastern Junior College. Walzer will exit. Owens back in. 17-12 Peetz. Caitlin Peetz will take the serve for the Bulldogs. She'll line it near side. Dug up high. Back row by Leachman, but she's just going to get a free ball over. Caitlin Peetz digs it out. Meyer shooting it to the near side. Free ball played over by Beth Bernhardt. Chased down back row. Set far side attack. Big off the block at the net from Liz Thomas. And the ball kept in play by Jody Shoemaker. And then punched back down by Thomas again. So the Merino Lady Rams not saying die in this third one, as Elsa Shino will come on to serve. Shino floats the serve far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, Jody Shoemaker sets it over. Far post swing for Thomas. She'll go over the block. Dug out by Melissa Shoemaker. Back row. Set down the middle, Burns. Her attack dug up by Owens. Come for a back row swing for Carly Casper, and she'll put it down for her second kill of the game. Cut the lead down to 3. Keep the serve of Elsa Shino. Shino floats the serve short, popped up by Caitlin Peetz. Down the middle, Bernhardt off the block, popped up high by Owens. Far side set for Thomas. She's too big and out. Jody Shoemaker, who got in the serve earlier in this game to give Peetz the advantage they have now, will take it again. Fielded back row by Allie Owens, bumped up, and a free ball played down the line by Dreher. Checked up high, back row by Melissa Shoemaker. It sat on the net and then dropped back onto the Peetz side. It's Carly Casper. Will step back to serve. Casper lines it far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Shoot down the middle for Burns, off the block of the net, dug up by Casper. Line shot far side from Liz Thomas, hammers it into the net. Make it 19-15. And Taylor Engelker will come on to serve. And Merino will take a timeout before that serve, down by 4. We'll take a break, back in 30.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free. Because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
19-15, Peetz looking to go up 2-1 here in Merino. I'm Ben Blecka, very glad you've joined us here on this Pink Out Tuesday as the Rams take their first time out of the game. Right in front of the serve of Taylor Engelker, who's proven to be a very worthy service specialist here in the third. Engelker Well, hammer at far side, fielded by Owens back row, and the set goes on to the Peetz side, dumped down by Melissa Shoemaker, and the lead grows out to 5. Engelker lines the serve into the net. Didn't get her toss right. A lot of players are afraid to let the ball drop and let that toss re-go. Thomas, floater short, popped up by Melissa Shoemaker, back row. Set up down the middle, Morgan Burns, cross to the far line, dug out by Thomas. Set far side, Owens off the block, freed over by Dreher, and then kept up high on the Peetz side. Free ball be arc deep, dug up by Casper, back row. Set up down the middle, and the attack by Dreher to the back corner, chased down by Caitlin Peetz. Then pop, then a free ball over by Shoemaker. Jody Shoemaker all the way to the Merino back line. Nice bump up, and then back down line goes Allie Owens. Burns from down the middle. Her attack chicken winged out by Thomas on the far side. Free ball back over by the Rams. Shoot set Meyer down the middle for Burns. Dumps it near side. Can't be dug cleanly and gets the kill. Peetz staying up by 5. And Morgan Burns, number 5, will take the serve. Burns, near side, fielded by Thomas, not cleanly, and a free ball becoming over from Casper. Down the middle, big off the block goes Curley, nicely chased down by Casper, 10-foot line flat far side from Owens, missed the line, 22-16. Merino's going to take their second and final time out of the third, trying to avoid going down 2-1.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
22-16, the Peetz Lady Bulldogs up here in the third, looking to go up 2-1 on the Merino Lady Rams. This is a Ram team that is going to, at worst, finish 4th place in the Lower Platte League this year. Well, I guess 5th when you throw Caliche into the mix. It's a Peetz team that's going to place 5th in the North Central League. Burns lines the ball down the far side, fielded by Casper. Owens will turn and line it back over in deep. Dug up back row, set up on the near side. The attack from Melissa Shoemaker, dug up on the Ram side. Free ball come back down the line from Owens, pancaked out, and then a free ball back from Peetz and Shoemaker. Set far side, Owens went too big and hammered it into the net. Burns will step back with the serve at 23-16. Burns lines it near side, fielded by Casper, set over the net by Shea Jackson, caught the Peetz back line off guard. But with Mikhail Leachman coming in on the front row, they need a run now because the next point for Peetz is game point. Shea Jackson lines the serve down the middle, misplay by Pop, back row, that's an ace. 23-18. Jackson, short serve, fielded cleanly by Pop, set onto the near side. Curley with the attack, winged out, back row by Casper, tipped over by the Rams. Set down the middle, and the attack off the block at the net by Curley. Free ball played into the net by Leachman, and that will give the Peetz Lady Bulldogs game points to go up 2-1 on the host Merino Lady Rams, and hand the serve to Mackenzie Meyer. Meyer floats it, clips the net cord, drops it in for an ace, 25-18. The third goes to Peetz. They've won the first and third. After losing in the second, 25-19, we've got the fourth coming up next on ColoradoPreps.tv.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Many lessons can be learned when playing high school sports. Teamwork, discipline, and trust in those around you, just to name a few. But maybe the most valuable lesson learned from high school sports is good sportsmanship. Faith Tabernacle Church in Merino wants to remind you, as a player or a fan, to display good sportsmanship at any event you attend this school year. If you're looking for something new, Faith Tabernacle has services Sundays at 10 and Wednesdays at 7. Faith Tabernacle, a proud supporter of the Merino Rams.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino schools.
The South Platte Sentinel has been...
We come back here for the fourth. I'm Ben Blecka, Merino Lady Rams and the Peetz Lady Bulldogs on this pink out night. And the Merino Lady Rams with the better record coming in, but that's on paper, my friends. They're 9-7 coming in. Peetz 7-11, but Peetz up 2-1 after winning the first and third 25-18 and losing the second 25-19. Merino with the serve to start it out of Liz Thomas. Set down the far side. Curley down the line and in for a kill. McKenna Curley, her fifth, I believe, kill of the contest. Merino gave away a lot of points in that third. Meyer will start with the serve for Peetz here in the fourth. Ball misplayed, chased down, and Thomas will get the free ball over. Quick check up by Pop. Meyer will set down the middle. Curley big to the back corner, but too big and out. So she got a kill, followed it up with a hitting error. And we're tied at 1 as back to serve goes Shea Jackson for the Merino Lady Rams. Jackson lines it deep, and she's going to get the ace as the ball's misplayed on the far side. Merino wanted to force that fifth here in their final home match of the season. Go on the road to Fleming Thursday and Akron Friday. Line serve into the net. Melissa Shoemaker will step back and take the serve. She'll line it short, popped up by Liz Thomas, set on to the middle for Allie Owens, but too big and out on her swing. And Peetz takes a 3-2 advantage. Onto the floor, replacing Jody Shoemaker will come Megan Gillum, a 5'8 junior. We've seen Peetz quite a bit this year. We've not seen Gillum. Float serve, far side, popped up by Thomas, set onto the near side, tipped down the line and in the net went Micaiah Leachman. The set drew her too close to the net. 4-2 Bulldogs. Line serve, fielded back row by Thomas. Back row set, intended for Casper. She'll free it short. Dug out by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, Curley with the attack. Angled to the back corner, down and in for a kill. (5-2). Alyssa Shoemaker back to serve. She'll put it short. Popped up by Owens on the front row. Not a whole lot that Shea Jackson could do but tip it over, and the Peetz block got anxious, got tangled in the net. Carly Casper will step back. She'll line the serve short. Popped up by Caitlin Peetz back row. Set up and the tip into the net or possibly the block by McKenna Curley. Either way, it's a point for the Merino Lady Rams and gets them back within one here in the fourth. Casper lines the serve far side. Popped up by Bernhardt. Back to Bernhardt on the far post. The southpaw off the block at the net. Kept in play, but a third not going to get got. Good block at the net by Kylie Mertens to even us up at 5. Casper, side serve, popped up, Burns. Bernhardt with the attack. And then the reset onto the near side, and Owens will knock it down the line. Kept up by Meyer, chased down, and a free ball will come over from Gillum. Quick popped up by Mertens, backs at far side. Leachman will punch it down the line. One arm dig out by the Bulldogs, and then Bernhardt hammers the ball into the net. A 4-0 run for the Merino Lady Rams as Carly Casper continues with the serve. Casper lines it down the middle, popped up by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Beth Bernhardt will turn and free it short, checked up on the back row. Set onto the near side, and the attack for Allie Owens. Arc deep, misplayed. You have your libero behind you. Let her play the ball. She wears that alternate jersey for a reason. Peetz has struggled tonight in trusting the players behind him, that front row, multiple times. It'd probably take both of my hands to count the number of times they've reached out and not trusted that back row to do their job. Line down the middle, Caitlin Peetz fields a back row, set up for Curley. Her attack near side, dug out by Thomas. Set it up for Owens. Her attack, hammered to the back line, down and in for a kill. And it is now 9-5. That is a 7-0 run for the Merino Rams. Ball line just over the net cord by Casper. Popped up by Caitlin Peetz. Curley down the middle. Her attack draws the Ram block into the net, so that will end the run. Should be 9-6, right? Or scoreboard's off, according to our tally. Caitlin Peetz back to serve for the Bulldogs. Clips the net cord. Nicely kept up by Owens and then free back over. Meyer will set down the middle. Morgan Burns with the big swing. Dug out by Liz Thomas. Back row set it up and a free ball. Be arced over by Mertens. Pancaked out back row by Caitlin Peetz and a free ball over the net. At the net. Ball off the block. And over the top of the block will go Kylie Mertens and down. Onto the floor will come Jody Shoemaker. We're keeping our scoreboard the way it is. The one in the gym says 9-6, but no complaints from either bench yet, so we may have to adjust that back. Line serve down the middle. That'll be an ace. And Owens will continue with the serve. Allie lines it near side. Caitlin Peetz plays it cleanly this time. Bernhardt turning, hammering it off the block. Popped up high, back onto the Ram side. Down the middle, off the block will go Kylie Mertens. Chased down, and then the attack by Morgan Burns knocked into the net. And Allie Owens will continue with the serve here in the fourth, trying to force that fifth. Ball line down the far side, dug up on the back row. Set up far side, big swing, Burns hopping the net cord, dug up by Owens. Quick set, near side, Thomas with the attack, pancaked out back row, but can't get a second. Keep it there. We'll stay at 12-6 now as our scoreboard is going to match the one in the gym, even though our mental tally had one more on the Merino side. That is the official tally. Line down the far side, set over the net by Jody Shoemaker. She's lucky she didn't get tagged with a carry there. Block on the tip set by Leachman, and then a flat free over by Jackson. Chase down, and then a free ball come back over from Burns. Burns will be popped up high, back row by Jackson. Leachman, 2-hit violation on the set. So that'll make it 12-7. And hand the serve over to Jody Shoemaker. She'll put it down the middle. Had a nice rotation last game to get Peetz up 2-1. Line far side, popped up high. Burns back down the middle and down and in for a kill. Trying to get that run to get him back in it here in the fourth. Jody Shoemaker lines it near side, popped up high, back row, set it up, and the swing down the middle from Mertens can't be dug cleanly, and the Rams will take that point and end the run. Leachman with the serve. She'll put it short. She's serving for herself for the first time in this match and puts it down in front of the back row for an ace, 14-8. Caitlin Peetz will exit. McKenna Curley going to come on, replacing her. Ball floated down the middle, misdug back row, and that's just as good as an ace. It will not count as an ace, but it will be a service point, 15-8. Leachman, short serve, dug free back onto the Ram side. Set for Thomas, near side swing, down the line she'll go. Ball popped up by Jody Shoemaker, chased down, and a free ball by Melissa Shoemaker. Quick check up on the front row for Thomas. She'll be set near side, off-speed attack, down and in for a kill. 16-8, timeout taken by Peetz as they want to talk.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
16-8 Rams as we come back here in the fourth. They're looking to force that fifth. The team that has won the game has been on the right side of your video screen all match. Micaiah Leachman serving for herself for the first time in this match. Has a nice rotation running here. It's another 4-0 run. Burns off the block at the net. Ball cannot be kept up on the return. And Taylor Engelker will come on to serve. First set was about Caitlin Peetz, the libero for Peetz, and her great run. Second set was about Liz Thomas, one of the seniors for Merino, and her great run. Third was Taylor Engelker, who lines the serve far side this time, and she's going to get another service point here thanks to a stuff block at the net. And the fourth has been about Micaiah Leachman, another senior for Merino. Engelker lines it near side. Dug up by Casper. Thomas, near line swing or attack. Dug up high, back row by Curley. The re-attack by Engelker. Back toward the back corner. She's going to get a kill. Cut that lead down to 5. Ball side spin, far side. It was screened. The end official was screened. The down official was screened. So they're going to have to replay the point because you had two Ram players that had stepped aside to let that ball go both into the vantage point of the officials. Could not tell if it was in or out, so we redo it at 16-11. Engelker going to float it short, dug up by Owens, back onto the Peetz side, and it will be mishit and down. So 17-11 Rams. Back in on the front row comes Josie Dreher as Kylie Mertens will step back to serve. Looking to force that fifth. Short serve, drops in for an ace, 18-11. Mertens, far side, nearly dropped in for another ace. Burns did everything she could to keep it in play, but it goes into the stands, 19-11. Kylie Mertens will float it far side. Ball missed, dug back row, chased down, and a free ball be played over by Mackenzie Meyer. Near post swing from Liz Thomas. Her attack drew the block into the net, and the Rams go up by 9. This is the largest lead for either team in this contest by far. It was a 7-point lead at one point last set for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs. Short set down the middle, Burns. She's going to play it to the back line and down and in for a kill. Cut the lead down to 8, but she needs a pretty spectacular service run right here to have the possibility of avoiding that decisive fifth. Ball line deep, too deep and out. She wanted it too much. She is going to exit for libero Caitlin Peetz. Liz Thomas back with the serve. She'll arc it short. Peetz diving dig out, bumped up high, and the attack hammered down by the Rams. Again dug out by Caitlin Peetz. And a free ball by Curley down the line. Dug up by Casper, back row. Free back down the middle from Owens. Diving dig out by Caitlin Peetz. Popped up high, far side swing, too big and out for Melissa Shoemaker. 3 great digs getting to the ball in the back row for the Bulldogs and their libero. But the lead's now 10, 22-12. Short serve by Liz Thomas. Pop back onto the Ram side. Hammered down by Allie Owens. And the lead's 11. You want to talk about old momentum? Yeah. It's going to be on Merino's side heading to the fifth. It was 12-8 at one point in this one. Line serve far side. The attack from Curley back near side. Dug out by Thomas back row. Missed set by Jackson. She had nobody that was trying to wrap onto that back post there, and that's the set she threw out. Mackenzie Meyer will take the serve. Meyer, short serve into the net. Game points for the Merino Rams to force that fifth. And the quickest set of this match. Everything else is taking close to 20 minutes. We're about at 15 right now. Shea Jackson back to serve. She'll line it down the middle, popped up back on near the Ram side. Can't be dug out of the net, and we are going to a fifth. 25-13. Merino takes the fourth, and we have a decisive fifth coming up. Pink Out Volleyball action on ColoradoPreps.tv.
For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, there is no purchase as is. Every vehicle on the lot comes with a complete warranty. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4.
Many lessons can be learned when playing high school sports. Teamwork, discipline, and trust in those around you, just to name a few. But maybe the most valuable lesson learned from high school sports is good sportsmanship. Faith Tabernacle Church in Merino wants to remind you, as a player or a fan, to display good sportsmanship at any event you attend this school year. If you're looking for something new, Faith Tabernacle has services Sundays at 10 and Wednesdays at 7. Faith Tabernacle, a proud supporter of the Merino Rams.
Whether you need an operating loan, real estate mortgage, equipment loan, or need capital for expansion, Premier Farm Credit has the loan products to meet your agricultural financing needs. Loan decisions are made locally by experienced professional lenders who understand agriculture. We invite you to compare your loan to a Premier Farm Credit loan. We're confident that you'll find our products, price, and value to be the best in the marketplace. Call me, Ryan Rasmussen, at 522-2330 for all your ag financing needs. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
It's 82-86 in points played so far as we come back for the fifth here in Merino. The Merino Lady Rams at 9-7 on the season, on top of the Peetz Lady Bulldogs last game, 25-13. It gives them all the momentum heading here to the fifth. What Peetz has to do is say, all right, we wipe it clean and see what we can do. First to 15 by 2. Takes this one. Liz Thomas will start with a serve for Merino, going left to right now. The setup near side. Curley banged off the block at the net and out. So McKenna Curley, the freshman for the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, gets the opening point here in the fifth. She'll hand the serve to Mackenzie Meyer. Meyer flies it deep, fielded by Shino on the back row. Jackson will set far side for Owens. Her attack dug out by Pop back row. Meyer down the middle. Curley with the attack toward the back corner. Down and in again. That's 2 kills for freshman McKenna Curley in this fifth. 2 seniors for the Merino side have stood out tonight, Liz Thomas and Micaiah Leachman. Allie Owens has not played a shabby match either. Line down the middle. Popped up back row. Owens with a big swing far side down the line. Dug out by Caitlin Peetz. Back row bumped up, and Caitlin Peetz will turn and free it short. Popped up by Shino back row. Leachman will set it up back row for Carly Casper. She'll crawl the net cord. Can't be chicken winged out. And the senior libero will get her 3rd kill of the match. For the Peetz Lady Bulldogs, it's been 2 juniors that have stood out tonight. Libero Caitlin Peetz and junior service specialist Taylor Engelkirk. Jackson back to serve, line far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Back row set up for Jody Shoemaker. She pops it into the block, frees it over, turned and hammer back by Leachman. Short set down the middle, and the free ball be played down the line by Melissa Shoemaker. Can't be played cleanly. And the Peetz Lady Bulldogs take a 3-1 advantage here in the fifth. Beth Bernhardt on. Melissa Shoemaker back to serve. She'll knock it far side, fielded by Owens. For the post swing from Leachman, hammered it into the net, not the block. And it's another point Peetz Lady Bulldog way, 4-1. Melissa Shoemaker serve, far side, popped up high back row. Back set for Allie Owens. She'll free it over the top of the block and down. This might be the most mentally strong volleyball that Merino and Peetz have played this match. Smart positioning of the ball. They've taken away a lot of their power and are just playing smart balls. Ball lined into the net on the serve for Dreher. She was going short on that one once again. Caitlin Peetz will step back to serve. 5-2 Bulldogs here in the fifth. She'll take and line it down the middle. Fielded by Carly Casper. Back row, back set near side. The attack by Owens. Too big and out. 6-2 and a quick timeout for the Merino Lady Rams.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
6-2 Bulldogs here in the fifth. Winner takes this one. If Peetz can get that, they're going to districts and being off for 9 days on a win. Merino still has 2 more matches this week against 2 incredibly tough opponents. 5th-ranked Fleming in Class 1A on Thursday and 3rd-ranked Akron in Class 2A on Friday. Caitlin Peetz will take the serve. She'll line it down the middle, fielded back row by Carly Casper. Set on the far side. Mertens down the line. She'll go. Chase down back row by Caitlin Peetz. Shoot set near side. The attack hammer down the line for Bernhardt. Missed the back line. And the Merino Lady Rams get what they wanted out of that timeout. They'll hand the serve to one of their 5 seniors, Allie Owens. Owens floats it short. Popped up high. Back row. Jody Shoemaker will set near side. Big swing. Down and in for a kill by Morgan Burns. To make it 7-3 as the serve goes to Jody Shoemaker. Shoemaker lines it far side, popped up by Owens back row, and an attack into the net by Mertens, make it 8-3. You're going to see freshman Veronica Cargon for the Merino Rams. And Jody Shoemaker served down the middle. Popped up high, back row. Karg with a swing near side over the top of the block. Popped up by Meyer and then hammered back by Burns. Dug up back row by Owens. Set far side Thomas. Banged into the block at the net. Winged out on the front row and a free ball over by Allie Owens. Dug up in the backside by the Bulldogs. Down the middle goes Burns. Crawls the net cord and down and in for a kill. Make it 9-3. And the final timeout in this fifth taken by Merino.
Merino Booster Club is a proud supporter of not only the athletes, but every student at Merino schools. Whether they're kindergartners or seniors, Merino Booster Club supports them equally. All sports, events, and activities are supported by the Merino Booster Club. If you want to find out more about the Merino Booster Club and how you can join and support the Merino students the same way the Merino Booster Club does, you need to contact the Merino Booster Club by attending one of the many Merino Ram events. Merino Booster Club, a proud supporter of all students and athletes at Merino schools.
9-3 Bulldogs, 6 points away from, on paper, what is a pretty massive upset. A 1A 5th place team out of their conference defeating a 2A team that is got a better than 500 record and honestly is, I think, probably one of the top 15, definitely top 20, possibly one of the top 15 teams in Class 2A volleyball. Peetz is playing good volleyball at the right time. You like playing match 19 with this type of volleyball, knowing you're heading to postseason with some momentum on your side. Jody Shoemaker with the serve for the Bulldogs out of the second Ram timeout. Shea Jackson sets it into the net. Ball dug off the block and then popped back over and dumped down by Veronica Karg. McKenna Curley, the freshman for Peetz, got the opening 2 kills for the Bulldogs here in the fifth. Karg gets a stuff block and hands the serve over to Elsa Shino, looking for a run right here. The junior lines it to Caitlin Peetz. Short down the middle for Burns. Her arcing shot is dug out by Owens back row. Set far side, Liz Thomas down the line. She'll go. Ball popped up high. Caitlin Peetz chase it down. And a free ball over by Melissa Shoemaker. Quick checked up back row by Allie Owens. Set far side, the attack hammer near side by Liz Thomas. Dug back onto the Ram side. Karg up, set deep from Shea Jackson. Ball popped up high, down the middle. Burns, too big and out. Lead cut down to 4. Elsa Shino continues with the serve. Shino floats it down the middle, popped up by Meyer. Down the middle goes Burns, missed the back line again. Lead cut down to 3. Peetz has made their hay in this match with their off-speed ball. They're going for everything power right now as Shino floats it deep. Ball popped up high, set near side. Meyer will float it deep. Popped up by Owens, far side. Liz Thomas, off-speed attack, down. Cuts the lead to 2, 9-7. Lori Heller, the Peetz Bulldog coach, going to give him at least one more point here. Shino floats the serve near side, fielded by Meyer, back row. Set up for Burns down the middle. Her attack dug up by Owens. Shoot set far side, the attack for Thomas, down, dug out by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Set near side, Bernhardt off speed over, popped up high by Shino. Set far side for Thomas. She'll knock it into the net. No into the block, then a lift ball. The lead grows back out to 3 with junior Taylor Engelker on to serve. Engelker lines it far side, fielded by Casper. Back onto the Peetz side, and it dropped. She completely misplayed that ball. Didn't read it right, didn't approach it right, but she gets a kill out of the equation, her 4th of the contest. Cuts the lead down to 2 and hands herself the serve. Casper lines it down the middle, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, set it up, and Burns with the attack off the block, winged out by Owens, and a free ball will come over from Dreher. Checked up by Caitlin Peetz, back row, set up near side, big attack by Burns, and it clipped the block and went askew where the back row was approaching it. In the 5th, 11-8, Peetz just 4 points away from taking this one in 5. Morgan Burns with the serve. It's big. Popped up by Owens, back row. Set up for Thomas. She'll free it onto the backside. Fielded by Burns. Down the middle, McKenna Curley. Dug out by Elsa Shino. Casper will set far side. Thomas knocks it into the net. 12-8. Merino's out of timeouts, so they'll have to use his substitutions as momentum shifters. Liz Thomas will be replaced by Bailey Walzer. Burns lines the ball far side, dug up high back row, bumped up in the attack on the far side by the Rams. Near side attack, Melissa Shoemaker attack, dug up by Casper, back row, set onto the far side. Walzer trying to free it down the line and does. Popped up high at the net. The ball is going to be played into the net. Miss hit set by Mackenzie Meyer. Rams need a run, and they need it now as Bailey Walzer will step back to the back line to serve. Well, now she'll be replaced by Liz Thomas, the senior. Got that spark now. Give the senior an opportunity in her final game in this gym. She'll put it short. Ball popped up by Jody Shoemaker. Bumped up high near side attack off the block. Curley's attack dug out. Far side by Owen. She'll free it down the line. Dug up by Caitlin Peetz. Down the middle, Curley again off the block. Chased down by Owens. They'll go for a back row swing for Liz Thomas. She'll flat free it near side. Kept up by Jenna Pop. Near side attack. Diving dig out by Thomas far side. And then the swing back by Owens off the block and down on the Peetz side. Lead back down to 2. 12-10. Thomas will line the serve far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Set it up near side. Curley rejected back by Dreher at the net. They'll try Curley again down the middle, and she's dug up on the near side by Shino. Casper setting it up, and a free ball by Dreher deep. Dug up by Caitlin Peetz. Back row, Jody Shoemaker sets it over. Quick check up by Thomas. Set far side. Owens down the line, too big and out. And then they say it was off the tip of the attack, the block at the net. So overturned. The lead goes to 12-11. And Merino's in one, and Peetz with a timeout.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
12-11 out of the timeout. The Peetz Lady Bulldogs trying to avoid a Merino Ram tie. They will not, as the set was misplayed, and we're deadlocked at 12. This is a pink-out volleyball match, and we always have one every year. This is the 6th year of the campaign that does something crazy. Welcome to that one this year. Caitlin Peetz fields the serve, set down the middle. Melissa Shoemaker with the attack. Dug out back row by Casper. Tipped over by Shea Jackson. Peetz keeps it up near side. Melissa Shoemaker's attack. Dug out back row by Carly Casper. Far side, Allie Owens off the block at the net and down. And Merino has run off 5 straight on the serve of Liz Thomas to take a 13-12 lead. The senior was not happy when she was replaced on the floor. 1 point off. She comes on, and she's got some fire. Near side swing from McKenna Curley. Ball dug up backside by Carly Casper. Chased down, and a free ball by Allie Owens goes down. The senior gives Merino match points at 14-12. They were down 12-8. This is a 6-0 run. Liz Thomas with the serve. Line near side, fielded by Jody Shoemaker. Back row, set down the middle. The attack from Melissa Shoemaker, dug up by Liz Thomas. Bumped up high and a flat free played over by Allie Owens. Jenna Pop keeps it up. Jody Shoemaker down the middle. McKenna Curley, diving dig out back row by Shino. Thomas will set it on to the near side, kept up by Pop. Set up for the near side swing for Melissa Shoemaker. She's dug up by Casper. Set far side. Allie Owens down near side. Dug out by Pop. Back row. Bumped up. Melissa Shoemaker turns. Hammers it deep. And caught the block at the net and staved one off. Still one more match point for Merino. Here in the 5th at 14-13. Meyer will float the serve short. Popped up by Liz Thomas. Set far side. The attack. Allie Owens. Dug up back row by Caitlin Peetz. Kept up high, and a free ball off the block at the net by Melissa Shoemaker. Chased down back row by Carly Casper. And a free ball back over by Jackson. Short set down the middle. Curley with the attack. Dug up by Casper. Back row. Set far side. Owens hammers it near side. Dug up by Pop. Punched over by Jody Shoemaker, and it went down. Somehow she got that ball inside the antenna without lifting it, and we're going extras in the 5th at 14-all. Meyer will continue with the serve. She'll line it down the far side. Fielded by Shino on the back row. Set up in the attack will be punched over by Allie Owens. Dug up backside by Meyer. Jody Shoemaker down the middle. McKenna Curley, her attack dug up by Carly Casper. Chased down, and then Casper will turn and punch it deep. Dug out by Caitlin Peetz, back row. Set down the middle. Curley off the block of the net. Dug up by Allie Owens. Far side set goes to Allie Owens. Her attack misplayed, and another match point for Merino at 15-14. Micaiah Leachman will come on. And back to serve goes another one of the seniors for the Merino Rams, Shea Jackson. 15-14. Jackson lines the ball far side, fielded by Caitlin Peetz. Set down the middle, the attack near side from Curley. Popped up high by Jackson. Set up for Owen. She'll flat it over. Diving dig out by Meyer. Free ball played on the second hit by Curley. Jackson will set onto the far side. Owens will free it into the block at the net and down. And the Merino Lady Rams come from behind, down by 4 here in the 5th to win 16-14 here in the 5th set. And we're down 12-8. And they ran off a run on the serve of senior Liz Thomas to get it there, and a great team effort. Both teams nothing to hang their head about. This was a whale of a match here tonight. And our final this evening will be 3-2 in favor of the Merino Lady Rams. 18-25, 25-19, 18-25, 25-13, and 16-14 is the final here tonight. Merino Rams hosting their pink out. We will also have them Thursday live on ColoradoPreps.tv in Fleming for their pink out. Peetz Bulldogs next action Thursday the 25th at the Bank of Colorado Event Center in Sterling for 1A District 4 volleyball action. For Shelby Canode on computer, I'm Ben Blecka. Merino winning in 5 here tonight on ColoradoPreps.tv.